Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily JPL number 14. And I first want to say that this is now my second consecutive week of doing daily JPL blogs. I am kind of thinking of maybe possibly turning this feature from daily into weekly, because it doesn't really seem like I'm really saying enough per blog. So if I make it a daily feature, then I can also kind of go back to doing the written blogs for everything else, and then I'll do my weekly JPL for sort of like a cap on everything that I've been doing throughout the week. And that way I can just continue to mention things and not have to go into so much detail about every little thing that goes on in just one day. So I might end up doing that next. Anyway, I would like to say that my Vita is now crashing on a daily occurrence because of Unit 13. When I first played the demo, it was causing it to crash, and I just thought, glitchy demo. But now that I noticed that Unit 13 that the full game is causing the Vita to crash at least once a day now, it makes me wonder if it's just the coding of the game itself. My theory is that something with the online connectivity of the game is causing the system to screw up. Sometimes I would put the Vita into sleep mode, and then it would give me the flashing blue light on my Vita home button, and other times I would be playing it and the sound would just quit, and the game would still play. But as I already knew from the demo, if I finished the level, then it would hang trying to save my progress. And also, at that point, if I closed the application, it wouldn't close fully, and it would require me to restart my system. So I'm hoping that the game makers and Sony are aware of this, and they have a patch that's coming, because it really does need one. This is a game-breaking glitch, and not everybody, not all the Vita owners are experiencing it, but there are several that have voiced their concerns. And just one complaining is more than need be. So, the last thing that I want to talk about is something that I'm really ashamed of, because, as I said in the past couple of blogs, I've been trying to stick it out with, but I have given up on MLB 12, the show. It really infuriates me, but every time that I try to play the game, I try to be patient with it, and I try to learn it, but it always does something new to just completely ruin my enjoyment. So I just looked into the future and said, okay, I don't want to continue to keep spending my time playing a baseball game that just throws all the skill out of the window and places everything on luck. Because as I already said in another blog, I would match up a perfect pitch, I'd have the perfect meter, and it would be at the perfect target area, and the ball would still go wild. And there's another thing that I can't figure out, and maybe you baseball buffs can explain this to me, but when you have a person who's on a full count, and he hits the ball and it goes foul behind the catcher, are you allowed to steal home? I mean, if you are, then okay, but if you're not, then that is a serious glitch on the game's part. Because that was the clincher. That was the final bullshit reason that caused me to send the game away. I've had it with it. I mean, the artificial intelligence of the fielders is stupid. I mean, it's the stupidest AI that I have ever seen in a baseball game. I have committed, or I should say my fielders have committed, more errors in the past 8 games than I have seen in my entire season of MVP for the MVP 08, I believe it is, for the PSP. It's ridiculous. So I just decided that I gave it enough tries, and that's it. So I chalked up a loss and traded it back into GameSpot, and only got $15 for it, but considering I paid $30 with the $10 off coupon, I could have lost a lot more, I guess. But yeah, it's complete bullshit. They're trading credit. But anyway, I used that credit towards something that I should have bought a long time ago, and that's Rayman Origins. So I'm probably not going to start this for quite some time, because I want to make sure that I finish Unit 13 first, because now I need to get back onto my habit of playing only one game at a time. And I broke that habit because of the Vita's console launch, that whenever I do a launch, I have to get a whole bunch of games and play them, throughout my my launch window, so that way I can experience all the games equally. But now that I got most of the major games played and out of the way, I really need to focus on playing one at a time. So I will probably have to wait until I finish, or at least play Virtua Tennis 4 a good length, which I put off hold ever since I started Unit 13. And anyway, that is all I want to talk about for tonight, and thanks for watching.